Alright guys, welcome back to Health and Fitness The Truth. I am Christopher McGee, and in this video we're going to go over some lower body exercises you could do with a resistance band loop while sitting in your chair at work. Let's check them out. Alright guys, I'll put an info card up here right now, giving you the quick link to the previous exercise video I made on all the upper body exercise that I showed with this resistance band loop that you could do in your chair while you're at work. So let's go over a few lower body exercises we could do. We'll go over some clam shells and variations of clam shells, and we will go over some quad extensions, and we will go over some hamstring curls. Let's check those out. Clam shells first. Alright guys, so clamshells are classically done laying on your side. You don't have to be laying on your side since the anchor point is not the ground. You're not trying to pull your leg away from the ground so much as you are trying to pull your leg away from your other leg. Your legs are the anchor points here. This is not a free weight, it is a resistance band. That means the anchor point is whatever we stick it to. So, clamshells are classically done like this. Your legs would be together, and since it's done on the ground, normally you just pull one leg away from the other. Normally your feet would stay together. This might be easier if you kind of scoot yourself forward on your chair, and I am just gonna do that. But we don't have to keep our feet together. You could keep your foot right under the moving leg's knee, and that would be a little bit more resistance that you added here, okay? Furthermore, if you wanted more resistance, you could take this band and move it further away from the muscles that are working here. The muscles that are working here are your glute max and your glute medius. Those butt muscles, everybody wants to be better anyway. Nobody wants their butt to get flabby. I don't. So you could take it from your thighs and put it down to your ankles, and that just gives you a longer lever arm that you're manipulating, essentially creating more resistance for the same movement with the same band. Okay, so I can move one leg at a time, and then the other, right? Or I could move both legs at the same time, or if it's up on my thighs, right, I could keep my feet together. But if I want more resistance, I'll move it down from there. And if I want a little more resistance, then it gives on my ankles, and I'll actually put it around the soles of my feet and do it that way. Won't be a dramatic difference in resistance, but it's there. All right, let's check out the quad extensions. So for quad extensions, obviously the muscle being worked is your quad, this muscle on the front of your thigh. Now if we're gonna do quad extensions with this resistance band, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna anchor it against one ankle. So I'll put it on my right ankle. I'm gonna do quad extensions with my left foot. So it's on my right ankle and around the bottom of my left foot. If I want these to be real easy, then I'll start with both legs out in front, and that means I don't have much of an arc to take this leg through. And easy is totally relative, right? Not only is what's difficult for one person easy for another, but I mean, in this video I'm using a light band, and this would be easy for everybody. Sitting pretty here with my light band doing my quad extensions, but if this were a heavier band, this wouldn't be so easy. So easy or hard is relative, and don't get too caught up in like, oh, I'm doing it the easy way, because it's just completely subjective. You might have just harder band to begin with. These are my quad extensions. If I want this to be a little bit more difficult, if I want more resistance on that, I'm gonna take my anchor and pull it back. I'm gonna take my moving leg and I'll pull it back too so it goes through a longer arc. And there we go. And all I'm trying to do is straighten the leg and even lock out that knee. I'm trying to lock it out against the resistance of the band. And as with most resistance exercises, there's a point A right here, and there's a point B right here, and at one of those points, and in this exercise it's point B, I wanna tighten this quad and just hold and squeeze for just a brief moment of that exercise. Hold and squeeze, and then let go. Hold and squeeze, and then control it back down. Let's go over the hamstring curls. So for hamstring curls, I can keep the same setup I had as for quad extensions. And so I was doing quad extensions with my left leg. Now let's say I want to do hamstring curls with my right. I can keep this setup. Because what I'm going to do is hold a quad extension. I'm going to bring my right leg forward now. And now my right leg is going to curl back as far under my chair as I can get it against the resistance of that band. And that is my right leg's hamstring now accomplishing that movement. And there it is. And just like every other exercise, there's got to be a point. And in this one, it's again point B right here where it's pulled under me. that I want to just hold and squeeze for that brief moment. Think about the muscle activating. Think about that muscle getting stronger, tighter against the resistance, and then control it back to point A. Okay guys, so there you go. There's 3 good exercises you could do with a resistance band loop while just sitting in your chair. Now, in the previous video we did to this end, where it was all upper body exercises, I showed you how you could do those exercises sitting or standing. In this video, I'm just showing you how I'm just further solidifying the point. You don't even have to get out of your chair in order to be able to do some exercise. You don't have to go to the gym in order to be a little more active. Of course, I highly recommend getting to a gym and being more active, but there's things you can do no matter what, right? Also, in these videos, I've only shown exercise options that require your own body and the exercise band loop, okay? There's a bunch of exercise options that could open up to you if you could anchor this loop against something else, like a chair leg or a table leg or something like that, or a daring coworker that's willing to hold on to it for you, and that would open up some other options for you. Let me know in the comments on this video if those are videos that you would like to see, and I'll be happy to make some for you, okay guys? All right.
What's your opinion on my cookie intake per week?
On your cookie intake per week? Alright guys, thanks for watching that one. Hopefully these are helpful for you. And if they are, share them with other coworkers you've got or people you know who sit in chairs all day for their jobs. Remember, you can follow me on Instagram at Health Fitness Truth. Crush that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so that you can stay up to date on all the good education we're putting out here on Health and Fitness the Truth. I'll see you guys in the next video.